Hi, this is Val Cripps, and I wanted to record an intro video for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, and for those of you who already know me a really long time and need a reintroduction. We all have busy lives, and we come and go through each other's social media and in person. And so I'd love to say hello again. If you're watching this, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how you found me, and tell us something about yourself. Let's build community through this platform. So I'm Val, my platform is Valtopia, that's the name of my company as well. And I birthed my company, my platform, and the movement Valtopia here at the beach. Hello, Valtopia. Hello, honey. I'm live at the beach. And I was just chatting away to a couple of you, and the sound wasn't working. So I hope the sound is working now. I turned off my bunk earbuds, and I was really getting into my message and nobody could hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I apologize about that. Yay! Thank you for staying with me even though you couldn't hear anything. Oh my goodness. Yay! Apologies. I have these wonderful earbuds, but the microphone stopped working and I keep forgetting that I have to turn them off before I start the live stream. My apologies. Next time, like, do the mad face and I'll see that. I saw that there were a couple comments, but I was like in the flow. Dang, well, let me bring back what I was talking about. It was some good shit. I was bringing through the sermon. I was getting ready to go. Okay, what I was talking about was, I can't believe I was going on and y'all couldn't hear me. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so what I was talking about was Capricorn energy in the beginning of the year, and I was thinking about how great this energy is when you lean into it, for recognizing the sticky, gooey, unseen, uneasy, in your face stuff that, you know, keeps coming back, your patterns and your dopamine treats, you know, the things where you want to please yourself and it makes you feel cozy and it's comfortable and familiar, and then at a certain point you go, this is totally fucking me up. I can't do this anymore. And we have to keep doing that. It's just like a plant, you know, the plant will be all beautiful, and then the next day you look and there's all these little white bugs on there. It's like, what the fuck? Where'd you guys come from? So you squirt a little soap on there and they're gone, and then the next day there's some brown leaf. It's like, what happened? Well, you've got to do a snip. It's like, we are beautiful plants growing every moment. And what's okay in one moment is not okay the next. And we have this, our mind wants to keep thinking that we're fixed and we're going to stay the same. And our society and everybody out there is like trying to make us be these like fossils. And meanwhile, we're these like evolutionary, energetic beings that are in constant state of change. And so I was thinking about myself this morning. And hi, Michelle, welcome. I was thinking about myself this morning, and I was thinking about, I was watching myself on video. I did this really hilarious video with a double chin because I'm doing collagen and it's working. I'll tell you about that later. But I was doing this hilarious video with my double chin and stuff, and then I started thinking about how some of my gestures evolved when I was younger out of a place where it was easier and safer for me to be funny than anything else, and that's an identity that I've carried a long time, and I am willing to look goofy and be funny first over almost anything. Be sexy or funny. That's my motto. So keep it sexy or funny, honey, or get the fuck out now. And I'm not that cruel, obviously. I'm a full emo generator. I'm up for all of it. But this made me think about Madonna. Do you remember when Madonna went from having her cutesy New York accent, and she had like all this sort of body gesture, to becoming more rigid and having more of a postured accent? And I remember they were giving her shit about it. They're like, why are you talking like that? What happened to your New York accent? And, you know, what's up with that? Now I realize that these stars go through grooming, the likes of which maybe we never know. But I had the experience of over time. Like, I moved so much as a kid, and I came out here to Los Angeles by myself as a young woman, and didn't know anybody, and I had to make my way in the business, in the film tech business with all dudes. And so I've died so many times and rebirthed so many times. And then I had, at almost 47, I had to start the business of Valtopia. 45 I started, and leave the film business where I'd been there for 15, 20 years, and come into spiritual awakening and self-help. I'd never done any of that stuff. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'd always taken care for myself, and I've always been really energetic, and I'd achieved some incredible goals, like working on Oscar-winning movies and things. But this is a whole different thing. And so the more that we can witness those parts of ourselves that maybe they're familiar, maybe you've been doing that a long time, maybe it's something your family's always done, maybe it's something that society's said it's okay, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. What really allows breath and relaxation and grounding and divine and heart connection is just letting go of what we think we're supposed to be, but what also bolsters our heart and opens us up and expands us is letting ourselves become things that maybe we thought we weren't allowed to be, or that, for example, me sitting here in this outfit today, there's a time when I would have never worn a head wrap because, hey Fizz, hey honey, because, I grew up in high school in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I already got tired of people calling me exotic there. I just remember they gave me shit about my lips, the size of my lips. I felt so much bigger than the other girls, and I had this hair that was kind of doing its thing. If I'd have worn a head wrap, that'd have been the end for these people. So see, that was just some experience. And I moved around a lot in my life. And it's so funny to go someplace where the whole group think is, oh, well, this is how it's done. And they laugh at you and go, well, that's weird. And I'm like, in this country, they do it like this. And in this country, they do it like that. Did you know that? So it's hard for me to group think because I've been moving around my whole life. And I asked a question on my page yesterday, are you easily hypnotized? And I'm not easily hypnotized. And I was thinking about that too as I was walking the beach. And it's because unless I'm in deep, full, delicious penetration or having a baby, I don't focus on one thing almost ever. You feel me? Like I am a very multidimensional, aware person, and I choose every day to focus more deeply into the present moment and into this beautiful body and into the beingness. But the energy of the energy of being able to focus on a lot of things at once also means that you're not easily sucked into anything or just, even when I sleep, I can hear noises, and I don't lose consciousness that easily. I don't know if it's consciousness. I don't know what the connection to all the awarenesses, even to the other dimensions in this dimension. So speaking of multi-dimensions, thanks for all the love. I just wanted to bring through all these thoughts that were coming through today, because this is what's happening in this Capricorn energy. We're forging new identities. We're becoming more of who we are and get to be by becoming more aware. And I'm here. My gift and your presence with me is not only for me to figure out how to become more aware of myself, because I'm the student and then I teach it. That's how I've done Valtopia. All my content is me transferring and transmuting frequencies that are for our collective. I have incredible womb and sacral healing, connection through all the chakras, clearing the channel, that just come through light language. And you guys have been watching, and I'm going to share some right now after this. And I will set an intention and we'll bring it through. It'll be up for a few hours, and then I'll take it down, and it's going to go into my drops library. That's the way we rollin'. So, hi, Melissa. Say hello if you're here. Tell me you're here. Say, hey, honey. So, I really love working with frequencies because, and they're tricky to begin. I know when I first started working with energy, I didn't feel anything because I was completely devoid of awareness for myself and fully everything hyper focused on everything outside of myself. And every year that I devote myself to allowing investment of time and money and focus into myself versus being guilty or shameful or thinking I should do what other people tell me or that I should do this or that versus the things that come through and I'm directly guided to, which may not appeal to almost anybody else at the time they come through. I'm very innovative, but once I do the thing, everybody's like, "What? Damn, I'm gonna go do that now," and they make the money. But bringing through these frequencies is a layered state of trust, and the early stages of trusting yourself with energy and letting it run and knowing where it's hitting in your body, and then seeing how it's rippling out in your experience, and then seeing how you choose to ripple out and focus with that experience. It's awesome. It's my favorite thing to do, and that's what we're doing here. And so even though like each of you are going to receive these frequencies differently, there is a general consensus. Shift happens and you become more clear and trusting of yourself, and then that affects your sense of clarity and peace and connection, and that ripples out. So I have many healing modalities. Yesterday I was doing light language. My most favorite thing, and it's always going to come through, is the light language and the toning. I also have an amazing I love this modality from Rebecca Kimes. It's called Empowered Energy. Hey, Honor, how are you? So I felt like today we would do an empowered energy session, along with the light language, here at the beach. And I would love it if you guys would throw out some intentions that you'd love for this. This is a wonderful way to go through quite a few categories and clear and flush your awareness in your own system around each energy center over these topics. And within about 10 or 15 minutes, we will feel completely different. Are you guys up for that right now? Would you love it? And this video will only be up for the rest of the day, and then I'll take it down and edit it and put it into the library of drops that you can sign up for monthly access for only $88 a month. I know some coach is going to come along, kick my ass, and make me upcharge that sometime soon, but no, nobody makes me do anything anymore. But right now that feels good to me. So yes, Fizz is in. Yes, Susan is in. I love you guys. Yes. Okay. And please share this. Can somebody share it into Valtopia for me? Because I can't figure out how to do it on the phone. And if you could share it anywhere, let's like gather a few people, because the more energy as a frequency guide, as a shamama, the more energy that I get to tap into, the more information I get, the more we transmute. It's good stuff. So put in the comments. I'm already beginning to tune in. I'm going to call in our guides and divine support and clear the space even more than it already is at the beach here. But I'm already feeling some throat chakra here, and almost like a choky feeling at the bottom. Thank you, Susan. A choky and, like a... And then that's going into the third eye and then into the crown, a lot in the crown. So we're gonna, before we get into, do put in the comments. I'm gonna close my eyes right now and I'm going to call in sacred space. And I'm already seeing so much alchemy. Wow. And so I can feel when I do these, it's very intentional, very guided, and I can feel the energy of who's gonna watch it later too. So this is a firecracker one. This is beautiful. So thank you for joining me, and thank you to our guides, and only the energy and support and clarity and grounding and presence and love and abundance of the most aligned and expansive, divinely lit, golden, heart-led vibrational frequencies and above are coming into this space, and we are completely cloaked out around so that we can shine our light fully in this space. So ground into the earth, into your earth star chakra. Feel the energy running in your feet. Yeah, feel the energy running in your feet. Feel the beach and hear the waves. Feel that energy pulling down and feel yourself so nicely connected. Now, we don't need to connect this way to do the empowered energy session, but I like to do this because this puts me at my most resonant state of being. The wonderful thing about the empowered energy session is that you don't even have to know what someone's issues are if they would just tune into themselves at the top of the session, and at the end of the session you will see a shift. You'll experience a shift. Hey Leah, share this. We're about to do an empowered energy session. It'll only be up for the day. So as you feel this energy and you're grounding in and you're becoming aware and you're tuning into your heart chakra and you're opening your heart chakra and you're letting energy come in from source and you're swirling that energy and you're feeling open, we're going to tune into the energy of just how you feel right now. How do you feel as you're tuning in? I felt some throat chakra that was tight. I felt some stuff going into the third eye and the crown. As you think about and feel into, just in this present moment, what are you carrying with you around your energy centers? What's pinging up for you? And what is it that you'd love to shift, right? Set that intention right now. And if you can tune in and put from a 0 to 10 how high you feel this, whatever it is you're feeling, whether it's, let me see, I'm going to tune in and ask to be shown what's coming through. The frustration is the first word that's coming through. And, you know, we are feeling beyond frustrated. And we feel hopeful, but then we also feel confused. And I feel energy at the back of the heart chakra that goes down into the solar plexus. So we feel thwarted. Our boundaries are just being fucked with, and it's not. It's we get to notice that and fill that out. So I would love some feedback from you guys to run this session, but if not, I will just go. So let's strengthen your energetic core, your central manifestation system. Please do say, as you go into this energy, I accept. I know you already did. And put from 0 to 10, how much are you feeling this Capricorn energy asking you? Let's go into that specifically. Let's go into dopamine treats. What is it you're using or feeling or leaning back into for comfort that's not actually helping you expand? What is your thing that your mind turns you to that says, this is home, this is comfort, this is what love is? And then time and time again you wake up and you go, wait a minute, no it's not. But because you haven't fully experienced beyond that, there's this stretch and squash. Food, yeah. Self-soothing, yes. Yeah, external validation for something we're looking for internally, right? Yes. I want us to tune into that. What are you reaching for externally that you don't believe you can source internally or divinely? And where do you feel that in your body? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yes, honey, I love me some chocolate too. Chocolate, yes. For me, it was like, I have a friend that I love, and I was hanging out over there too much because I wasn't in my own space, doing my own thing. And that's been something I've had to deal with for a while now. It keeps being a pattern. And that's because we want to be in company and we want to, it's an external comfort versus taking responsibility for my beautiful vessel and energy and all of you that I love to connect with and all the work that I am doing. Now, let's be fair. I've been going through my cycle a lot and I wasn't feeling well a lot last year, so that comfort companionship has been great. But then you got to know when, okay, I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to start doing push-ups again. I'm doing my womb healing. I'm eating clear. I'm taking my supplements. All right, so let's tune into these external, put from a 0 to 10, how hard is it? Let's just think about you, if it's going sugar-free today, for example. Let's say that's what the option was. Or what is the option? What is the thing you want to give up? And what is the thing that you want to give instead? Okay, so for me, for example, if I have a fear around scarcity, then I'm going to release the fear around scarcity, and I'm going to give time doing money mindset gratitude work. Okay, so we're wanting to find something for you, Fizz, or everybody that's watching, that you get to shift with me, something that is so familiar that's kind of hard to give up, or that you could at least give it a 5 out of 10 so it can feel the energy. And where do you feel it in your body? So you could say for Susan, she said food. I'm attached to the food to this level. It's an 8 out of 10 or whatever. Okay, so tune in. Let's do this. And I'm calling our support in to really allow us to tap into my gifts and this moment on the beach that we have here, and this amazing stream that's going to go far beyond just us here in this moment, because I'm going to share it. My stuff goes and goes and goes, and we're going to allow it to be a powerful activation, a community activation, to really allow ourselves to feel where inside of us we feel a lack or disconnection or an unknown, that we're going to now shift into connection and trust, and the thing that we're giving instead of the one thing that we're releasing. So Fizz has got a 7 out of 10. Pasta. I've had to give that up too. I know what that's like. I had to go gluten-free. Okay, pasta, right? That's something that you're Italian, you're from New York, Italian-American. Si mangia la pasta tutti i giorni, ma dai, right? So, okay, that's perfect example, okay? I know you're Italian. I know, lo so. Cosa si fa? Si deve mangiare. Yeah? Okay, so Susan's got an 8. All right, anybody else participating? Put your number in the comments of what it is that you're identifying that would be something you really want to lessen the attachment, or even possibly delete, depending. It's up to you today, right? I'm here to facilitate whatever comes through for you. All right, are we ready to begin? Okay, so keep that in mind. Feel in your body where it is. Where do you get tight? Where does it bubble up? Where do you feel bloaty or pinchy when you think about, and think about the emotion that this comfort provides for you, and what it means for you energetically. And so tuning into that energy, you got your number. So we're going to strengthen your energetic core and your central nervous system, your manifestation center, and we're going to strengthen the exit portals in the palms of your hand and the palms of your feet. Let yourself become aware of the energy moving in your body and releasing. So we're going to tune into all the emotions that come up when you think about not having your daily comfort and having to let go. There's irritation and distraction, and then really what's coming up are the emotions that we don't want to see, that come up when we get quiet with ourselves, right? So what are those emotions, those hidden emotions that are coming up that we feel? We feel abandonment, we feel rejection, we feel disappointment, we feel scared, we feel disconnected. And there's attachment from our biology, like from parasites in our body that like the sugar. Like this isn't all you, right? Even the emotions of the feeling abandoned and all that, that's not even you. That's conditioning. So we're going to tune into all these emotions. Do you have them in your energy? Do you see them? Do you feel them? Are you aware? Even if it doesn't come up for you, just be with me. Strengthening your energetic core and deleting all of the emotions now. Ore wai shi kwa kama ni wakini mani wara kiwashi. Hare we quickly manana what a quickish kini mani what a quickie manana. Good. We're already letting a lot go. All right, so we're going to tune in. We're going to tune into the mind. And we're going to tune into all the places our mind is telling us a story about this thing that we're holding on to, that this is what makes us feel good, and this is what actually love means, and this is what we can't possibly live without, and it can't do that much harm. It's only just a little bit, and people don't live like that without that thing, and I can't live without that thing. All the stories that your mind is telling you that you cannot let go of this thing, strengthening you to tune into, and deleting it now. Good. Just let it go down. Let me know how it's feeling. Let me know if you're feeling the movement. And so now we're going to tune into this, the collective consciousness, and all of the energy and stories and beliefs and programs that are stored in our very DNA. This guy likes to come by every time I do my meditations. Every time. Reminding me of my presence. All right. So now we're going to tune into the collective consciousness and the ancient mind that comes through our very DNA, and everything that we're just embedded with, that we just know, that we just believe and understand through generation to generation to generation. Anything that's not aligned with your divine consciousness and the expansion of your embodiment into love and connection and abundance in the here and now, and all of your integration into what is aligned and divinely organized through your intention and focus, deleting the collective consciousness attachments now. Deleting it now. Good. I see emergence and summits. I love it. All right, so now we're going to tune into this social programming. The social programming, and anywhere that you have attachment, allegiance, connection, a really deep lining of awareness that you don't even see because you've learned it through your parents, your grandparents, your school, social media, the media, anywhere that you have been influenced to have a belief that is not in your divine alignment, that isn't from your natural blueprint, your holistic soul expression, and doesn't align to your passion and purpose and clarity and health and wealth and vitality and truth. Now, deleting the social programming now. Good. Just really, oh, wow. Letting that go. Letting that just flush down, and I'm feeling more clarity as we go in the solar plexus down into the sacral. You feeling that? All right. Now, we're going to tune into your body, and we're going to tune into anywhere you have a memory or a story or a belief or a program or a system or an implant or an attachment running that tells you your body isn't capable of everything you decide and choose from the highest place of love and expansion every moment going forward now. Letting you really breathe and feel into each and every cell in your being, and deleting all resonance and attachment to disease, dysfunction, disorder, disconnection in your body and being. Deleting it now. Awo yahana nikare kwashi mono kori kinene wa hani makui kin mashiri kukariri mono koi kishkuru kin manane wa koi kishku, strengthening your organs and tissues to pump and be vital, and strengthening your organs and veins to flow with gentle awareness of what's happening inside of your body, and to detox what isn't yours and isn't aligned. Let me wait for this tractor to go by. Thank you. Let this energy flush out. Strengthening your organs and tissues, strengthening each and every cell throughout your being to fully receive the flush of divine energy coming through, and to really clear in this moment. Take this moment right now. I see so much alchemy. Feel the energy running in your feet. Take a huge deep breath in your body right now and breathe into your organs and tissues and every cell in your being right now. Ki wara nini shi wara kuki manini wara washikuru kuki manini wa arare washi wayi mana wayi kurukuru shi munono kuruki ma me washu ora ni ma kukai mana washu. Yes, feel the vitality rejuvenating in your body, and let yourself oxygenate everything about your organs, your tissues, your joints, your ligaments, your blood, your vessels. You are a divine vessel. Through you manifests divine ecstatic energy, and the clarity of your cells in your being, and the choices that you make each and every moment going forward. We release up until now and allow a completely fresh aspect of connection and devotion to this divine vessel that we are. Thank you, Divine Creator, for allowing us to be so beautifully aware of ourselves and to have the capacity to infinitely expand into so much health and wealth, and to let go of the lies and the sticky, ooey gooey nonsense that really isn't aligned to our juicy, vibrant health and vitality. Strengthening your body to know when it wants fresh nourishment, and to you'll just know, and it'll come through for you. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next topic. How are you feeling? Let me ask you how you're feeling while this tractor is taunting me and coming by. How is the energy moving? I'm feeling energy in the heart chakra right now, and I'm feeling a clarity coming in, little by little, trust coming in. Bless the tractor. Thank you, tractor, for reminding us to be ever present with ourselves. You feel tingly. Okay, good. All right, well, we have a few more categories to go. And this guy is going slow. Let me show you. You did take Thanks, man. Okay. So the next category that we're going to get into, and I'd love you to tell me, what number are you at this point? You were at an 8. I feel like everybody's kind of at a 5 at this point, maybe. And we're going to go into the next topic for us. Ooh, I feel some energy in the throat and the chest. The next category is a big one and is a powerful one. So the next one that we're going to go into is about energy that you may... Oh, here comes another tractor. It's just Tractor City. Okay, 4 or 5, exactly. Now they're just messing with me. All right, so we're going to tune into where you have left your energy in someone else's energy field, or you are leaving yourself along another dimension or timeline without even knowing it. And this is where you have unknowingly in other times, and it's still stored in your body and being, and you are being devoted to it without even knowing it, or knowing it, to another time and space where you have an oath, a vow, a contract, an agreement, a knowing, an unspoken or spoken attachment throughout all time and space, past, present, future, along all the timelines, we're deleting it now. Deleting all attachments, oaths, vows, contracts, statements, connections to anything other than your most divinely aligned choice and awareness to go forward in this moment in your expanded brilliance and love. Deleting it now. Oi mane wa shuru ma kwiki mane wara karu shuru kwiki mane wara koro kwiri lele mo shuru kwiki ne wa lo kwiki ma ara kwiki ma shuru kwiki ma no koro kwiki ma no koshkoro kwiki mane wa ahalele wara ne koro kwishuru no mo Feel yourself coming home. Feel yourself coming home, bringing home all parts and pieces of your soul, fragments, your soul, dust, your soul shards. Deleting all psychic and empathic energies that aren't yours. Anywhere along any timelines where you are attached into other people or they are plugged into you. Deleting with love and resonance. Deleting it now. Good. That little light language is really opening up the chest and flushing out like the last, some like sticky stuff, like just kind of going whoof, 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 whoof. Can you feel that? All right, we're strengthening your manifestation center and your energetic core. We're connecting both sides of your brain. We're allowing this integration to take place. And we're going to tune into anywhere in the environment, anywhere outside of you, that you have a story, a belief, a thought that's creating an experience for you, that you don't have autonomy and sovereignty within your being, that the environment is hurting or harming you. And we have a lot of those stories and beliefs in our head right now. And we have a lot of energy attached to what we feel around that. Do you feel me on this? So tune in to where you have a story, belief, understanding, knowing, connection to a feeling, an idea that the environment is trying to kill us. And deleting any resonance with that thought, idea, or story, belief, and all the emotions that are tied up around it. Deleting it now. Tractor time. Ahora kwikini shawa kwikini mawa shikurikini newa akwayini mashi kwikini mau kariki wishikada ni mu kwikini. So there's just still this like tightness over in the left heart. And so we're going to tune into all remaining causes, sources, triggers, and conditions, to any remaining resistance to you feeling your channel open, your energy centers whir into alignment and expansion in safety and trust and devotion to you, to your divine vessel, and everything that's coming in for you through your crown, through your third eye, through your throat, your heart, down through your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root, letting yourself be aligned and expanded, deleting all remaining causes, sources, and triggers, conditions to your divine, that are resistant to your divine bliss, deleting them now. Good. Now we're feeling a lot better. Do you feel that? Yeah, you can feel the energy shifting. Hi, Todd. Who got down to 1 or 0? I would love to hear. I'm going to do a little bit of light language to just even out the rest of this energy healing. And if you're just coming on, you're gonna have to go watch the beginning, and you want to watch it today because this video will be gone by tomorrow and will be up in my private paid membership area. There we go. There's the end of the energy. There we go. Yes, although I'd feel better if I'd hugged you. Aw, hugging you too. Wouldn't it be fun if we were playing music here on the beach? We could go for hours, couldn't we? We'll have to do some, we could do some jams. When, Fizz, when I get on my Wild network, you come on and sing with me, okay? I'm trying to get it set up this week, and then everybody share, and it's gonna be awesome. It is awesome. So, Susan, how do you feel now? Who's here with me? Who got in on the energy clearing and went from 10 to 0? 10 to 0, yeah? I feel a lot better. There's still some energy kind of popping around in my right here. So let's ask that to shift. It's probably going to shift as the you know what it is. It's just going to take another 24 to 48 hours after you listen to this for things to really unfold. I used to come in like a bolt of lightning, and I've done so much embodiment work that I feel everything is more aligned, and in the moment it comes in, and each of you have like a little, what did I call it yesterday? And a dispensary, and your Valtopia dispensary is above your head, and when you're ready, you ask to tune in, you ground and center, and boop, it'll come in when you're ready. I promise. Oh, look, this guy ain't playing. She's just like, and the guy, I feel sad for the guy on the beach with the mask. Take it off, bro. There's nobody here. Breathe. He's taking a selfie with it on. Take it off. Okay. Oh, you have bronchitis. Oh, honey. I hope this helped you feel better. 3 or 4. Okay, Fizz is still going. Is that what I feel here, Fizz? Like some energy in here? Let's get rid of it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's on here? Who has energy to shift? Okay, now that we've done the empowered energy, I'm going to thank our guides for letting us go through that process. Now we're going to do Valtopia clearing. We're just going to get to it. And this is why I love learning healing modalities, because they let me connect to your sense of comfort. But the truth is, when I just do what my shamama tells me to and make a sound, that stuff works right away. You've been, I can't read what it says. You've been something up, dried up. Oh, singing. Yeah, you gotta sing. I know, mask on the beach. I know he's all by himself. There's nobody here. Stop the madness. Okay, that's a little bit popping. So let's do a little final clear and flushing regeneration. That this last burst of energy really just allow us to let go with grace and gratitude, any attachments, any connections, any resonance with really what isn't ours to hold on to anymore. We'll use the tractor in there to help with the energy. Just imagine the tractor roto-rootering out the energy and regenerating it into divine love. I'm tuned in with the tractor. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, you've been dried up and it's affecting your singing. Oh no. All right, well, I think that my time has come now. I'm being surrounded by tractors. The fuck? You think you come to the beach for some quiet? Look at this guy. He's just gonna be here all the rest of my time here. Not to mention, I didn't put any money in the parking meter. I'm trusting that it's okay, but I'm so grateful we were able to have this. Actually, I want to finish this live stream without a tractor in it. So Let me stand up and walk my way back to my car with you. And every day is a wonderful day to receive some light language and some healing. And it's amazing how much, you know, I'm a person who had many, many layers of healing to unravel, like so many, because I had really, because of the time, you know, I'm 51, so I had really buried myself into accommodating sort of an identity that just really wasn't me, even though I've pushed my boundaries and everything. But I guess I'm a lot, so it takes a lot of layers to really allow all my soul ancestry and brilliance, divine brilliance, to fully embody. It's a lot, honey, it's a lot. That's okay. And so I find working with energy healers can be really great, especially if you have sort of trauma around getting to know yourself or getting into this awareness. And if you are resorting to, why can't I think of the word? Dopamine treats, right? If you're relying on food or external validation, not relying. We all find comfort and seek solace in things day to day that can trick us into sabotage. So what sabotage are you giving up right now that you are replacing and replenishing with something else that will nourish and revitalize and support you and take you out of the loop? Because we are going to be looking for comfort, and the more that we are clear, grounded, centered, nourished, replenished, and in our truth, the less unwavering we are, right? And this comes back to, this is something I've been talking about since I went through my own divorce in 2015. Well, I got divorced in 2017. In the moment, I really didn't know what my truth was because I'd been in that situation for so long. And honestly, my ex-husband didn't see anything the way I did. And he constantly told me that I was wrong. I'm sure I sound the same to him, but in the end, there was no way to connect and resolve, and there was never a compassionate, like, understanding of my viewpoint. So I had to spend time in that environment, like I was in the shitstorm, having to believe and trust myself. And the only way I could really know that I was okay was when I nourished myself fully. I got as much sleep, and I was in my truth. As long as I was in my truth, and I knew that I wasn't acting out of insanity because I was tired, or, you know, I wasn't like, and I knew my truth by finding support to voice myself and understand that the biased person, in this situation was my ex-husband, couldn't tell me whether I was right or wrong. I had to find other people outside of that to let me voice and discover for myself what I thought was right or wrong. And I think so many of us are experiencing this exact experience in our lives. Is this my truth? Is this what I believe? And being gaslit and punished for trying to be medicine, to voice and speak your truth. And so when you're grounded in yourself and you're clear and you've taken the time to honor and know yourself, your energy field is magnetic and abundant. And from that place, there's a resonance and a resolution that contributes to the whole. And I'm here for you for that. See what I'm saying? I can't even read the comments right now with the bright sun. I'll have to look in a second. But I'm here for that. So I'm coming out here all the time doing this. I want you all to join me, because the more of you that join me, the more lit up I feel in service, and I get to develop my gift. But I also have clients and my kids, and sometimes I'll be out here doing it and sometimes I won't. And when I'm not, it's all going into my private paid membership area. It's only $88 a month just to join Celebrate. I can't believe it's only $88 a month to join Celebrate. It's like a membership area. You don't have to go on social media. You just get it and go into the portal, and you get to enjoy a ton of Valtopia light language, music, art, frequencies, lectures, beach vibes, like whatever the fuck I feel like bringing through. And I'm very focused, and there's at least one a month, if not 5 or 6, and client sessions, and it's amazing. So you can sign up for that. The link's in my link tree in my bio. And then I have this great offer right now, and we're on early bird, and I'm all organized about it. Look, this guy won't leave me alone. Here comes the tractor. He's even fucking waving at me. Can't get away. All right, so this is a 5-day light language drop and messenger love. So this is something you can do 5 days in a row, or you could do it 5 weeks, 1 day a week, 5 weeks in a row. And if you want to do it that way, you can pay each week as you go, or you pay in full for the 5 days. Right now, during the early bird, it's only $5.55. And if you want a portrait, it'll go up to $8.88. These are really not my rates, but I just feel like I don't care. This feels good. So 5 days. What happens in a Voxer day drop? I start the day. Of course, I'm in LA, so my day starts around 5 or 6 a.m. for me, Pacific time. And when I'm ready, and in the sacred space, or whatever comes through, I will begin in your Voxer box to drop the light language and toning, and I will feel things. And you know, I had a client in one of these 5-day Voxer sessions. She worked with me for a month though too, and was in my field a lot, and she had done a ton of work too, but she cracked her, you know, a huge thing open. I've talked about it on other live streams. I can post a link to the video below. Because I felt something in my throat that day. It was like a Sunday, and I messaged her and I was like, I feel this thing, and next thing you know, we were unraveling a deep thing. And that's the way it goes. These really deep ancestral loopy pattern stuff, they're hard to get in there, but not. That's my specialty, and I'm the living, breathing testament of it. I've been through some deep shift. And it's the trickiness of this stuff that you want to get in there and get to it, because now, in this energy, because the rest of the year, these patterns, you don't want this stuff, you don't want it hanging around with you. So we're going to get in there, and we're going to have a daily experience where I do the light language and talk to you, and we connect in the Voxer, and then we work through the thing in that day of each day. And then, you know, you get to keep that content if you record it or download it or save it, those light language drops and everything. And the result of doing the 5 days is rewiring your pathways of how you receive energy and awareness around your patterns and how you're addressing it. So it just gets easier. It's work, but the work is different than you can even possibly think, because I'm over here shifting the energy with you alchemically to where you're like, whoa, I never thought about it like that. And so then the habit of changing the habit actually becomes something more deep, because now instead of dealing with the surface shit that you've been noodling around in for years, you're actually going way deeper than you've ever been before. And you're like, oh my God, I did know I was going to do this. I can't believe I put it off for so long. Or I don't know why I held back on that. It's like, because you had ancestral programming running game on your head where you thought you'd choke every time you do that or something. You didn't even know, you see? So let's clear that stuff. And this program is amazing. I posted it on my, what do you call it, my pinned document, pinned thing. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. And I have other options too. I have deep one-to-ones that we could go way deeper, but it felt aligned right now I just want to work with a few of you quickly and get you guys up and running and get me up and let's get the energy flowing, honey. So, I can't see the comments when I'm walking here, but, I'm so grateful to each of you for joining me for this whole incredible live stream and every day. And I got my kids the next few days, so I may or may not be out here. I'm always doing it in aligned energy. I don't force it, because then it's fake. And I don't do fake, honey. I don't do fake. So I'm so grateful to be with you, and I'll look at the comments when I get back to the studio. Please look at what I'm offering. It's real. It's awesome. The early bird expires on Saturday, I think. And then after the 2 weeks of the run, I'll do something else. So it's hot. It's hot right now, honey. So love your frequency. Be the miracle. I'll see you on the next one. Hi, this is Val Cripps, and I wanted to record an intro video for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time. And for those of you who already know me a really long time and need a reintroduction. We all have busy lives, and we come and go through each other's social media and in person. And so I'd love to say hello again. If you're watching this, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how you found me, and tell us something about yourself. Let's build community through this platform. So I'm Val. My platform is Valtopia. That's the name of my company as well. And I birthed my company, my platform, and the movement Valtopia here at the beach. I